just getting ready to make a raw juice that I wanted to share with you guys. I have been not as strict in my raw food living as I would like to have been, and as a result I'm feeling it. I woke up today feeling very achy and painy, and I've gained a little bit more weight than I would like, so I just decided that I'm just going to go back to being raw and staying raw, because I'm at my healthiest and my happiest when I'm doing that. So I thought I would share with you one of the common things that I do for myself on an everyday basis, but especially when I need to detox, which is a juice. And so I've got a couple of things here: carrots, various greens, apples. These are actually broccoli greens that I get at my Asian store. This is Asian celery, and then I've got some baby bok choy in there. And then at the very, very bottom, I've got some organic spinach that I threw in. For me, it's about, my juice needs to be mostly green, and then carrots are obviously really healthy for us because I have a jacked up eye and I need the carrots to make sure that that eye stays healthy. And then over here I've got 3 beets. They're little beets, but that's what they had at my store, so I put those in all the time for the iron. And then I've got bell pepper. And then let me just say that I try to do organic where I can, but I haven't been able to do that as much because of the amount of income I'm living on right now. So that's why I went to the Asian store, because you can get a lot of greens that I know where they're coming from. The lady who owns the store actually grows her own vegetables and that she sells at the market. So I buy the greens from her, and the bok choy. The carrots are organic, as well as the bell pepper and the beet, because bell peppers are one of the most GMO, one of the many, but they're a GMO vegetable as well, so I want mine to be organic. And they're also thin-skinned, which is why you have to be careful, because thin-skinned vegetables will absorb the most pesticides and undesirable nutrients or poisons in the ground. And then my beet greens, I always peel, just because I notice that when I don't peel my beet greens, or when I don't peel my beets, the skin causes the beet to taste kind of dirty and earthy, and I don't like that taste. So, alright, and then like I said, I've got 2 organic apples, again, thin-skinned fruit that I don't want to be ingesting those pesticides, so that's why I use those. Alright, I'm going to slice up these apples really quick before I start. And while I do that, I'll tell you a little bit about this amazing juicer that I have. This juicer, I originally found one at the thrift store. 20 bucks. And it's a, I forget what it's called, like, it's a Bella juicer, and it's really pretty high quality. I like to juice things fast. I don't like a lot of, having to rejuice things or rerun things, and this works really well. Mine actually, the one that I got at the thrift store, actually broke, but I was able to find this online for about 30 bucks through Walmart or Target, I can't remember which. So, alright, let me slice the second apple up. Is that music too loud? Some people say that you should take the seeds out of your apples. I never do. I'm kind of a lazy raw-tarian. Okay, so it doesn't matter what way you do your juice. I've got 3 containers here because this much juice is going to fill all of these, if not more. I'm hoping will stop at these 3. But I use these because these don't really fit under here in a good way. So when this fills up, I'll... Alright, the only bad thing is this juicer is... So I'm going to start with my soft greens, and then I'll go through and push the rest of the greens through with my hard vegetables. So the order I'll do is my soft vegetables, then my soft greens, my soft vegetables, then my harder ones. And the apple is to sweeten it, the bitterness of the greens. Alrighty, so here we go. I'm going to go on high for the greens because the broccoli stalks are pretty woody. Want to force it down, it'll go on its own. They just take a little time. I'm going to let the rest of the greens run through on their own. The thing I like about this is it creates a suction. So if you go, so see how much liquid you got from all those greens? I try to use greens that are high in water content as well. So that will go. Now if you wanted to be really brave, you could absolutely grab a straw or drink this down just like this. But I'm not that brave, and it doesn't taste. It tastes like liquefied greens, not a flavor I'm particularly fond of. If I had to just drink my green juice like this, I wouldn't cut it very long. And so that's why I add the carrots, the apples, and the bell peppers. But I can guarantee you, if you're sick and you drink this pure, if you can make it through it, you'll be better in no time, because this is pure, pure nutrients that are going right to your body. But like I said, they taste like your greens completely mushed and mashed up. I can't do that very well. So, all right, now I'm going to go with the I'm going to go to the bell peppers, the apples, the carrots, and then I'll add the beets last. Those bell peppers were looking a little wrinkly. They were definitely older than what I like to use, but I don't want them going to waste, and I didn't want to eat them like that, so I figured juicing was the best way to use them. I'm setting that off to the side just because I want to try it before I add it to my juice and make sure they're not too bitter. When they're in their prime, they're not bitter, but you want to stay away from bitter things in your juice because it could ruin you on juicing, and it just doesn't taste very good. Alright, so now I'm off to the apple, which I'm going to cut up more because while I love this juicer, it doesn't take apples like this well. It locks up and causes a big issue, and it just causes more work for me than what I like. Alrighty, so here we go. I like to have all my carrots facing the same way so I just shove them through. Stop there because I'm going to run out of room. And I want to switch it over right now. Now this I will drink. This is pure carrot juice and it's delicious. So good. Sometimes when I'm being lazy and I don't want to drag out everything to do it, I'll just throw some carrots in the juicer and go, because it's good. Alrighty. Sometimes the juicer gets mad and you have to just give it a minute to calm down. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we don't push the juicer. going to do my beets, which, and again too, ultimately I should really have or quarter these beets. It just goes through everything easier. And I have to admit, other than the greens, a lot of my vegetables today were a little bit older than super fresh, so they get kind of rubbery and soft when that happens. It doesn't make them unedible or unusable, it just, they've lost some of their juicy ability. Not juicing ability, juicy. Crispness. Alright, so here we go. In the next video, I'll use fresh beets and you'll be able to see the difference. We still got quite a bit of juice from these beets, even though they were old and wrinkly. I like the color. I know someone on the internet who juices and chooses beets as her natural lipstick. You don't have to do this, but I like tipping it forward just to get that last little bit of juice out of there that likes to sit in there. And then I'll set this under here to catch any drips. So there's the beet carrot part. And obviously you can see it's not going to fit. So then I tend to just go back and forth. Try not to spill it, and if you do, clean it up right away, because beets color your floor. There you go. Alright, so to prove to you that I'll drink this and it's not gross. I like the kind of woody almost. You've got a very faint hint of the greens, the pulpy, thick, yummy sweetness of the carrots, a hint of apple, and then the beets. And I use a lot of beets, but however many beets you want to use, you can do. Like I said, I do a lot of beets because I like the color, but also because I need the iron. I don't eat enough meat, so irons are really good, can be found in beets. So, alright, well thank you for watching, and there'll be more videos later. Have a good day.